Good morning, y'all. Happy Monday and 1 week until Christmas. But on another note, y'all ready to talk about Jesus? Today we're going to continue on in Luke 1:42 through 45. And it says, Elizabeth gave a glad cry and exclaimed to Mary, God has blessed you above all women, and your child is blessed. Why am I so honored that the mother of my Lord should visit me? When I heard your greeting, the baby in my womb jumped for joy. You are blessed because you believed that the Lord would do what he said. And the key point that I want to point out in this is verse 45. You are blessed because you believe that the Lord would do what he said. Do you believe? Do you believe that when you pray, he is going to come through? You know, are you praying just in hopes? Are you praying in faith and belief that he is who he says he is and he's going to do what he promises to do? Because if you're praying with no belief, you're not leaving room for him to work all things out for your good. I want to encourage you today, and this might be a shorter video, but I believe in my heart this is so powerful. It doesn't matter the amount of faith you have. It matters if your faith is genuine. Do you genuinely believe that the Lord is true, that the Lord's word is true, that he's going to do all he promised to do? Or are you just hoping that he will? You know, for many years of my life, I was hoping that he would come through, and I was hoping that God was real, and I was hoping these things, but I didn't necessarily believe it. So when I was praying out of hope. But today I pray out of genuine faith, and I get to watch God's hand work for the goodness of me and all things, you know. And when we go through tragedies, we don't always see God's hand, and that's where the depression and despair comes in. But when we actually pray in belief, we get to see the Lord's hand in everything that happens, and it's just so powerful, you know. And just from experience, going through a tragedy that I never thought I would recover from, and now being a firm believer in Christ and being able to put the puzzle pieces together and really see his hand, and seeing that he works all things out for our good, and seeing that every bit of pain had a purpose, my prayers look a lot differently, because I know without a shadow of a doubt that he is who he says he is, and he is going to work all things out for my good. So when I pray believing that it will happen. And I just encourage you today to really check your heart and where your belief is. Is your belief in him, or is it in doubt? Is it in doubt? And I just pray today that whoever sees this, it was meant for your heart. And I pray that your belief be increased today. And that when you pray, God is able to show up and show out. And in the midst of chaos, you will find joy. Y'all have a blessed Monday.